Hi, this is Veronica. Here is another matter before the court. Now, you know most of your matters before your courts there in Barbados are of a sexual nature. Let's not try to get away with it. No romance, okay? We're not doing romance on Naked Departure. Most of your crimes are of a sexual nature. Most of them do not even reach the light of day. They do not reach the court. No one knows. It's kept secret. Whatever happens in this house stays in this house. That's the usual threat. Keep your mouth shut. That's the threat. Okay? But this one now. Korey, Jason, Omar. Omar again. Bryant. That word Omar, that name Omar, it's a blight. Okay? It's a blight. Korey, Jason, Omar, Bryant had to pay a young person. Well, she's not so young anymore. Should be 26 years about at this point, because what he did happened 10 years ago. She was 16, he was 30. He has to pay her $7,500 in compensation, and he has avoided jail. He is suspended for 2 years if he doesn't pay, because he had to pay $3,000 right there and then, yesterday maybe. And if he doesn't come up with the balance, he will go off to Hotel St. Philip. Okay, but this is normal in Barbados. I don't know if you remember like going to like a play, or you go to some sort of event when you were schoolgirls, when you were young and schoolgirls, or if you are young right now and you are schoolgirls, because it still happens. I'm sure everything that happened then still happens now in Barbados. And you are in line, and you are in a line waiting to enter a hall or a classroom or some sort of facility, and the boys behind you are pulling at your butt, pulling at your legs, pulling at your clothing, and you are in line waiting to go into some place to see something, and you keep spinning around and fighting and trying to figure out who's touching you, who's pulling at you, and who is it, and you can't recognize anyone because they're looking so innocent. When you turn and look, they're just like no expression on their faces. But you know you're being pinched and pulled and felt upon, you or feel up, or whatever you want to say. You are abused in so many ways, so many shapes, so many forms. By the time you do get to the age where you can really control who's around you, and make parameters, like you make your own personal space. By the time you reach that point, you do not even know you've been raped. You've been raped so many times during your school years, being touched when you weren't even knowing who did it, who pulled at you, who did that. You have been abused sexually for so many years that it probably seems natural to you. Oh, we were just kids. Oh, that was just school days. On the bus, you sitting on the bus and a grown man will come next to you and let's squeeze, and then he'll bend and probably try to touch you on your leg and see how that works. And, you scream and kick and say, don't touch me. Then it won't go any further. But if you allow it, it'll move from the leg all the way up. Abuse in Barbados is normal. It's part of your landscape. And if you do not get serious about it, like I said in my last video, if there is a reckoning, you're going to be getting some hard lashes. You're going to get lashed hard. Okay? Can't avoid it. It's Veronica.